President Trump had to say about those trade negotiations and how they're going. Watch this.
This enduring connection is why I was thrilled that the United Kingdom was the very first country with which we made a historic trade deal.
It's a very good deal for both of us.
He is a great negotiator who will extend our unparalleled security alliance into the realm of economic security for the first time, and I look forward to finalizing it very soon. We'll have it done very quickly. We have also just signed a historic technology prosperity deal, one of a kind, to ensure our countries lead the next great technological revolution side by side.
Joining us now, market and political commentator Veronique de Rugy returns to our program. Veronique, what do you make? Big picture now. What do you make of Trump's negotiations with Britain?
I mean, it's unclear, right? We don't have much details on the technology front.
True.
We recognize some of the approach that we've heard in the U.S., deregulation and better taxes. So that's encouraging. And I think it's like, again, it's very on par with what we've seen done in the U.S. As for tariffs, I was actually obviously disappointed, but I was also very surprised to hear him say that Britain got, or admit that Britain got the better end of the deal. Yeah, American consumers end up with much higher tariff rates than the British people. Not that I think the better rate would be closer to zero for sure. But I was surprised that he admitted this, that actually American consumers are going to be punished even more than British consumers.
Yeah, that was an interesting part of the deal here. Let me transfer my attention to France. About 800,000 public sector workers in France are going on strike. They're opposing the budget plans of the government there. Veronique, they're putting immense pressure on their new prime minister. They don't like budget cuts. Where does that leave the French economy?
In a bad place. I mean, you and I've been talking about how the French economy is in the bad place, and each time we talk, it's even worse. I mean, the country's heading to 116% of debt to GDP ratio. It's already had its note degraded, and his spending is 60% of GDP. 30% of GDP is basically social transfers, welfare and things like this. And people recognize that there's a problem, but no one wants to cut anything. The Bayrou government, all they wanted to do is have what they call like a white year, which pretty much means basically you're flat, you're keeping everything constant. And that was too much for the French people. Sorry, I mean, I guess it's also too much for the American people when you ask them. But this is insane. It's literally insane. And of course, as a result of the failure to be able to actually get any traction on even modest spending cuts, they're talking about the Zuckman tax, which is another levy on high-income people, and it's all the rage. It's crazy.
The truth is, Veronique, all over the world, once a government gives something, you can almost never take it back. And that's particularly true of France at this moment. Veronique de Rugy, I'm sorry we're out of time, but we'll come back and see you again real soon.